Hi, I'm Mac Findlay from Culgaith, just outside Penrith. I'm 5th generation farmer here at Moorside. Dad farmed here before me, but for previous generations used to farm at Skirrith, just about 5-10 minutes down the road from here. Currently milking 130 pure Normandys with a spattering of shorthorns as well, dairy shorthorns in among them as well. The cows are milking through 2 Lely A5s, which have currently been in for coming up for 5 years. Very, very happy with them and very pleased with the performance that they've given us. We're currently running 2 12-hour block systems, an AB system as it's classed as. The gates change at midnight and midday. They're running a strip graze system as it was. We back fence the cows in, depending on season, grass growth, and just depending on the season. We were always grazing beforehand with a traditional parlour, so when we looked at the robots, we were always going to graze them. The big advantage was that we still be able to graze them with having the robots at the same time. But yeah, it's been an absolute tremendous still to be able to graze and have robots as well. It's improved their health because obviously they can still go outside. The robots are a tremendous part of the milking herd, but the Grazeway I think is that extra bonus on top of that. The cows, the Normandy cows themselves are a quiet breed anyway, but we saw that they were very, very placid, but they still come and go. I mean, they travel up to 2.5 miles to go back to grazing, to come back to the robot. That's the bit that takes a little bit of time to organise. As I say, when we first started, it was very new to us, the grazing, obviously not grazing, but grazing with robots, and anybody going into that, Lely have been very good at putting us in touch with people from, say, Ireland and Europe to come across and set up. The setup is the most important bit, where you have your water, where your tracks go, and making it easy access for you. So you want to make it as simple as possible, and Lely were very, very good with us in putting us in touch with people to help us get set up and continue us since then.
Hello, I'm Toni Bruce. I work for First Milk and I'm area manager, and I work closely with Mac on his regenerative milk plan. So at First Milk we believe all cows should have access to grazing. This not only optimises their opportunity to display natural behaviour, but it also supports the wider biodiversity, and it helps the environment through improved carbon sequestration and reducing carbon footprint. So First Milk love to see new technology come out onto farm if that can help farmers, and it's great seeing Mac with his robotic milking, where it allows those cows to carry out their own natural behaviour. And the technology that he has to support his grazing, which means he's doing excellent rotational grazing here at Moorside. And the technology here allows those cows onto a fresh pasture every 12 hours. They're taking that pasture down to the right residual and then following that with a long rest period.
You can push your heifer or your cow through the Grazeway. It's getting it to think for itself to come back, get milked, and then go back to fresh grazing. Heifers can learn to go through the Grazeway, but it's getting them to understand the concept of it, which is the hard part. The robot is tremendous. It works hand in hand with the Grazeway. For us, that was always our concept, that the cows are going to go out to grazing. Gives you that flexibility to be able to put it into the computer and send cows to different paddocks to make sure they get that fresh bite. There is a little bit of investment with it if you want to do it right. I think that's the bit you need to think about. The tracks need to be right, your water needs to be in the right place. But if you've got a block of land near the farm, it's very doable. I personally think the robots are more tiring than a parlour, but it gives you more flexibility in the day, if that makes sense. It is a big step, not only for the robots, but for the Grazeway as well. You just almost take a leap of faith. But yeah, it's been the best thing we've done in years, definitely.